Wow, Wooly here, and Bruno, and Cooter, and everybody else. Well, just me, Bruno, and Cooter. Right, okay, so here it is. The last video, the off-grid, going off-grid video, guys, might have been a little bit of a surprise to some people, or maybe not a surprise to some people at all. But that is the way of the world right now, in Wally's world. Okay, so guys, I gotta get winter ready. It is the 10th of November here right now. It might be December by the time you're watching this, guys. I'm very far ahead with my videos. So needless to say, and as you're aware, if you're a subscriber, guys, I have a lot of firewood. I do a lot of firewood. So what I need to do is need to start getting it. This is the thing. My stove at home can take a 22-inch log. So I've been splitting all my wood approximately 16 to 18 inches long, right? So my little stove in there, my little outback stove, guys, is 14 inches long. 14 inches deep. It's only about 6 inches wide, right? So I need to make sure that I have enough wood that is that size, split and ready to go. Okay, how much wood will it take for maybe 3 months of non-stop burning? I don't know. Do I have enough? I don't know that either. But I need to get started. So I actually have the stove lit at the minute. I have a couple of windows open and stuff, guys, and I'm going to see. I have a thermometer in there. I'm just going to see what temperature. Now it's uninsulated, the cabin's uninsulated, all that still has to happen. I'm going to see what temperature we can actually get the cabin up to. So it was at like maybe 9 degrees when I came in here today. Now I didn't stay in it last night, so there was no fire lit maybe since Friday. Could even have been Thursday. Anywho, let's get some firewood done. I need to stack some. I need to stack some outside to dry, and then I need to get my sort of dry stuff and stack it against the side of the thing here. So let's do that. Probably should have said stay tuned about about a minute and 15 seconds ago. Stay tuned. Alright, here we'll do it. New stick there for you and everything. Radio though. So this is a bit of ash. Hey Bruno. I'm just going to stack it here. What I like to do is, guys, I like to have a couple of different systems. There's a couple of different stacks. So this stuff can stack outside for as long as I need it to. It is the 10th of November. This is ash. I wonder how long this will take to season. I suppose I should have brought my moisture meter with me and check the temperature, the moisture content of it now. I don't have it. Right. Okay. Whatever now. Now I do have a load of stuff already split and stacked like this in between trees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift all that and take it over, along with some really well seasoned eucalyptus, and that stuff is the business for getting the heat up in there. So many wasps. So many winter wasps. So back home at the house, so I just got attacked by one of those winter wasps. Back at the house, no, you're still away. Back at the house, a wheelbarrow full of firewood would be about a week's burning, right? About. Guys, these are all guesstimates, right? So it's obviously going to be different here. And that's what I need to figure out. How much do you burn in a week? What jobs do you do next? You know, I have to wait for the insulation. Right, I probably have about 3 more loads left there, and then I'll go looking at the ash again. This is it, except for the eucalyptus. This stuff is much drier, so I'm putting it down on top. No, I'm putting it down on top. I'm not going to stack it. I'm going to leave it on the top. Jeez, I can't even speak. It's not a lot. I do have various other bits scattered about the forest, but so it's not. There's always stuff cut. Mightn't necessarily be split, but it's cut or it's drying. You want to go inside, Bruce? Oh. The last time I was down and I was trying to get organised, I had the fire lit. I couldn't find the dogs. The dogs know the crack, so Cooter was curled up in a sleeping bag on the bed. And Bruno was lying in front of the fire. So this stuff, right, super dry, super dry, and it was just stacked in the forest, right? So it was just the same way as what I did with the ash, exactly the same, but this was the bottom stuff. So the wood isn't actually touching the cabin. There's like a 3-inch gap, right? But we don't have the same issues with insects and stuff like that you have in different parts of the world. So I'm not that worried. what I am worried about is burning down the bloody cabin. It's just one of these things when I have a fire in something like this, I'm so used to having an open fire, it is just, I'm always thinking, what if it burns down? What if it burns down? Let's go ahead and check the temperature. Bruno, you're a good boy, do not take that in here. So you can feel the heat when you walk in, but it's probably not that warm. But it's definitely warmer than outside, right? So, oh, it's 15 degrees, so it's come up 6 degrees, right? So, this is warm here, this is not warm, this is not warm, this is not warm. None of this is warm, but it's just this bit right here is warm. So it's obviously the heat is radiating back and going on to that. Now, that has been lit for a long time, but it's not hot enough that you can't touch it. Do you know what I mean? So am I just being a wee bit paranoid, or is the stove too close? Do I need to put in the things like I said? So I said I was going to put in galvanize. Okay, will the galvanize just will it stop the heat from transferring through, or will it not? I don't really know about that. Maybe that is something I should do. I can, I think, move this out, but it's complicated. This is the thing, because I'm working at angles and stuff like that, it's complicated. I do feel that this is slightly switched, slightly changed position, because I now have a hole underneath where the double walled flue goes out, right? Just there, right? So here is the distance, right? Let me show you. So this is a 2-inch flue, and it is 14 inches away, 13.5 inches away from that. It's 10 inches away from that, and the corner of the firebox is 11 inches away from the wall that is throwing a lot of heat onto. Okay. Right, I know it doesn't focus very well, guys, but look, 11 inches, 10.5 inches, 14 inches, 10 inches. So, do I need to move it? So the stove works, right? It heats up the cabin, that's no problem. I'm just worried about that safety aspect of it. So, guys, I'm probably going to jump these videos forward in sequence a bit, right? So I'm probably going to put them out sooner, okay, so I can get my feedback sooner. Do you know what I mean? So yes, that is probably what I'll do. So look, listen, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Do I need to double wall that thing the whole way out? This is what somebody said to me, is that I need a double wall flue. If it's going through the wall, it needs to be double walled, and when it's outside, it needs to be double walled as well. Otherwise, it creates creosote. I don't understand how that is the case, and when that is the way that those are sold, it's not like they're recommended that you double wall it when it comes out of a tent, which is exactly the same thing as it coming out of that. So, guys, yeah, I might put the first. Yeah, look. The sequence will be the sequence. You'll know when they come out. So look, guys, please get into the comments and let me know what you think. Let me know about the stove, and let me know about what sort of things I need to start doing, right? So winter is dark already, so it's dark at 4 o'clock. We're going to have that for at least another 3 weeks before it starts to get brighter again. So I need to prioritize jobs, right? I need to know what I need to do next, basically. So I need to sit down and I need to research. Should I be starting on the garden already to try and get some winter veg going, or try and get some stuff organized for that to grow up and to be ready for spring, so I can start saving money? Blah blah blah, guys. Those are the questions that are bouncing around this soft little head. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Stay frosty.